How important it is mental health for you?
I think it's quite important, yeah. I spend a lot of time trying to improve it. I think it's very important, yeah. Just as important as the physical part, yeah.
In your own opinion, what are the consequences of a concentration mistake?
Well, these races feel very long, especially on a track like this where it's a lot of fast corners. So yeah, you have to be concentrated for 30 minutes straight, and it's really important. You know, one mistake can cost a lot. So yeah, it's very important to be focused. Yeah.
How many times do you feel you are under pressure? How you manage it?
Well, yeah. Well, I think it depends on the race. There can be a lot of pressure, obviously, depending on your position and who is behind. But I mean, in the end, you just have to have the same mentality no matter what, and do your best. So that's what I try to do.
What do you think about the influence of the pressure that the family can have on a driver?
Well, I think it varies from family to family. I've seen some drivers having a lot of pressure from their parents, maybe their dad. In my case, I have very supportive parents, and I've never really felt the pressure from them. I think most of the pressure I feel is from myself. So yeah, in that case, I think I'm quite lucky.
In the moment that you are preparing yourself to go racing, how important it is for you to have your family nearby? I mean, is it okay for you if you have them around you, or is it better for you to stay away from everybody and just stay with yourself? If you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it doesn't really matter too much. I like to, when I do my warm-up, I'm obviously alone. I listen to some music and so on. And then usually I talk to my parents quickly. They say good luck or something like that. And then I go out. But for me, it doesn't really matter if they're there or not, just before the race. But it's always nice to have them around.
How do you work with the fear of an accident?
Yeah, so I don't think about it when I drive. I think, I mean, you cannot think about that when you drive. You have to focus on driving. And you know, even after, I think in Sanford, in the free practice, I had quite a big crash. But already the next session, you have to forget it and move on. And yeah, I think that's yeah, you cannot think about it.
In terms of psychology, what do you think is more dangerous for you? Constant victory or defeat?
That's a good question. I mean, it's really it's always the best to win, obviously. But no, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can win too much, but obviously, if you're in a championship, that's too easy for you, and you win everything. You probably don't move as much. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can win too much.
How do you manage the fear of failure?
I don't know. I don't think too much about that, honestly. I try to do my best every session, and yeah, you know, I do my best, and then I see after what the result is.
What techniques do you use to concentrate and to prepare yourself before a race?
Well, as I said before, I listen to some music, try to get my head in the right place, just relaxing, focusing on the job. Nothing special. No, I don't really have a special thing I need to do before the race. I just relax.
Do you have any personal trick or to overcome your fears, frustrations, moments of when you don't want to see anybody or something like that?
I mean, after a bad race, or if something happens, if you're unlucky or something like that, yeah, I prefer to stay alone for a bit. But you know, you have to talk with the team, and at some point, and I would say 10 minutes, and then I'm ready for that.
Thank you very much, then.
Thank you.